It's easy to treat this as a cost decision. Custom is expensive, off the shelf is cheap. But that framing leads to the wrong choice almost every time. The real question is completely different. So here is the real question. Does your competitive advantage live inside the software or outside it? Off-the-shelf tools, think CRMs, accounting platforms, HR systems, project management software, are built for a broad market. They deploy quickly, cost less upfront, and work well when your processes are broadly standard. If the software is just infrastructure, a means to run the business rather than what makes you different, off-the-shelf is almost certainly good enough. Custom software is built around how your specific business operates. It costs more, takes longer, and only makes sense in one scenario: when the way you work is itself the competitive edge, and no standard tool can replicate it. Not cost, not size. So where does the edge live? When is custom genuinely justified? There's 3 triggers, and you do need all 3. First, your workflow is structurally distinct from industry standard. Not just a preference, but a genuine gap that configuration cannot close. Second, that distinction is measurable and repeatable. If you cannot point to a specific process gap happening consistently, it is probably just a preference. And preferences do not justify a build. Third, you have genuinely exhausted configuration and integration options. Most off-the-shelf tools are far more configurable than people realize. Many businesses reach for custom before seriously exploring what existing tools can do. If you have not tested configuration properly, you're probably not ready to commission a custom build. If you miss any one of these, and you risk a longer build, a higher maintenance burden, and a bespoke solution to a problem that didn't need one. Off-the-shelf wins in more situations than most assume. Small businesses, stable processes, or teams that haven't yet fully defined how to operate should almost always start here. Building custom now locks in decisions you may need to reverse later. And the most common mistake is reaching for custom before exhausting what existing tools can do through configuration. A CRM you have not properly configured is not evidence you need a bespoke system. It's evidence you need to configure the one you have. Practical rule: if a standard tool covers roughly 80% of your needs through configuration, then exhaust that path first. The remaining 20% rarely justifies the build cost, delivery risk, or ongoing maintenance of custom. So the decision rule is: start with off-the-shelf, configure it properly. If a measurable, repeatable workflow gap remains that configuration and integration can't close, then you have a case for custom, not before. If that was of value, subscribe to the channel for one real business question answered every video. For the same clarity in writing, the website and newsletter is at 5minutebusiness.com.